Welcome to the Mind Body Manifest podcast. I'm your host, Laura Gilly, certified mindset and manifestation coach, yoga and meditation teacher, and wellness retreat leader. This podcast is your go-to space for all things spirituality, subconscious reprogramming, manifestation, personal development, and entrepreneurship. I'm here to help ambitious women and female leaders like you step into your fullest potential so you can impact the world with your unique gifts and create the life of your wildest dreams. Each week, we'll dive deep into soulful conversations, actionable strategies, tools, and mindset shifts that will help you up-level your reality and create success from the inside out. So if you're ready to elevate your mind, heal within, and manifest unstoppable success, you're in the right place. Let's go. Hi, love, and welcome back to the Mind Body Manifest podcast. This is your space for mindset breakthroughs, nervous system healing, and quantum leaps in your life and business. I'm your host, Laura Gilly, and today we're diving into why you might feel stuck, blocked, or like you're riding an income roller coaster in your business, even though you're doing the work. So today we are going there. We're going to talk about the real reason that you're feeling stuck. And it's not a strategy problem, and it's not your mindset either. It's your body. So if you've been trying to manifest more money, more clients, more visibility, you want more people to see your work, you want to help more people, but you find yourself procrastinating, plateauing, you have like you're on like the income roller coaster where some months are really great and some months are hard. This episode is going to shift everything. And I want you to stay until the end of this episode because I'm actually going to guide you through a very simple embodiment practice to help you break through your biggest block to success. If you've been listening to my podcast for a while or follow me on Instagram, I talk a lot about the subconscious mind because your subconscious is really what is creating your reality. It controls 95% of what shows up for you. It controls your actions, your thoughts, and what you end up seeing in your reality. It means most of your actions, beliefs, and emotional responses are really just running on autopilot. The subconscious is like a program that you just operate from without having to think about it. And your nervous system is like your body's internal security system, like constantly scanning, is this safe? Is this situation safe? So if any part of you believes or feels that it's not safe to be successful, visible, or to make more money, you will subconsciously protect yourself from the very thing that you say that you want. And it's why you might find yourself self-sabotaging in even the subtlest ways, like constantly scrolling on Instagram instead of recording that podcast episode, or instead of creating the content that's going to help reach more people that you can help. Or maybe you're finding yourself like hiding a little bit, like you're not really promoting your offers, you're not speaking into the camera, you're kind of like hiding behind quote posts, you're not really like speaking what you are really there to do and help people with. You're hiding a little bit. Or maybe this is showing up as a block where you're just feeling unclear on what your next steps are. You're just like, I am unsure of what to do next. Do I need another program? Do I need more education? Do I need to hire a coach? Do I need to change my strategy? You're just like really stuck in your head. Or maybe it's like the income roller coaster. So like maybe you're doing really well and you attract clients and more money into your business, but then the next month, like everything plummets. And the reason this happens is because your nervous system goes into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. and I've talked about this on previous episodes, how that shows up for you is going to be it's going to be different for every single person. But if you're experiencing any of those actions, it's your nervous system protecting you from its perceived fears, the perceived fear of success. It's not that you don't want it. It's just that part of you is afraid of what success will cost you, or what success is going to bring, or what you'll have to sacrifice. Let's say your big desire is to double your income and attract 20 new amazing clients into your business. But beneath the surface, there's just a little part of you that's whispering and thinking, if I hit that next level, I'm going to have to work harder. I'm going to have to put in more hours. I'm going to end up sacrificing time with my kids. I'm going to burn out. I'll lose myself again. And boom, that's the block. No positive affirmations are going to override this until you really go deeper, until you heal the part of you that doesn't feel safe. So let's walk this through together. I want to guide you through a simple embodiment practice to help you unblock and start to rewire this on a nervous system level. If you are somewhere that you can close your eyes, go ahead and do that now. And just take a few slow, deep breaths in through your nose. Slowly exhale. Just drop into your body. And I want you to start to think about what your next level goal is. More income, more visibility, reaching more people, more impact. What is that? Is it a specific goal? I want you to just get clear on what that is. And with your eyes closed, maybe place your hands somewhere on your body, on your heart, on your belly. Just begin to notice how your body responds. Is there tension, a tightness, a pullback, or does it feel more relaxing? Do your shoulders relax? And if you're feeling more of a tension or a constriction in your body, place your hand on that part of your body, wherever you're noticing that feeling. And then ask this part of you, if you could speak, what would you say? And just listen for the answer. Ask this part of you, what are you afraid might happen if we succeed? And then lastly, ask that part of you, what might we have to sacrifice? What are you not willing to change that you think has to change? And just listen. And then write down whatever comes up for you. And if you need to pause this episode to write everything down or take a little bit more time, go ahead and do that. But when you are ready, then ask yourself, when did I first decide it wasn't safe to succeed, to be seen, to have more money? Fill in the blank there. When did I first decide this? Now, maybe it was something that you saw growing up, like a parent overwhelmed by work, or a teacher shaming you for standing out, a time when you were excluded for being too much. Usually the block, the first time you decided this, has nothing to do with your current situation. It's usually tied to something from our past. So maybe a memory comes up, but if not, just ask yourself, at what age did I first decide it wasn't safe for me? Once you get that age, go back and imagine that version of yourself. See that version of you. Be with her. And then ask that little girl or that part of you, what did she need in that? What did you need in that moment to feel safe? What would I say to her now as the version of me who knows better? And give that to your inner child, the version of you at that age. Wrap her in just total love. Maybe you place a hand on your heart. Maybe you hug yourself. Maybe you give yourself some rubs and just tell her that she's safe, that you've got her. This is the work. This is healing your inner child and the part of you that doesn't feel safe having everything that you want. Okay, now I want you to begin to visualize yourself having the success, having the very exact specific thing that you desire, the money, the clients, the fully booked calendar. Begin to visualize and see it as if it's already happened or as if it's happening now. So see yourself living it, celebrating it, really feel that emotion in your body. Maybe you even jump up and down. Maybe there's someone that's with you that is celebrating with you. You see that person there, and just make this as real as possible. Because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. And the more familiar this feeling becomes in your body, the less resistance you'll feel and the more magnetic you'll become. So I hope that this helped you in some way. Let me know how this landed. Send me a DM on Instagram at mind.body.manifest and let me know, what are you manifesting right now? What type of success are you calling into your life or your business? And just know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just one simple little tool that you can use to help you to break through any subconscious fears or blocks. There is much deeper ways to actually really rewire your mind and body so that you can expand into your next level without the fear, without the burnout, without self-sabotaging your success. So if this is you, if you are really ready, you are on the brink of a breakthrough, and you are really ready to get your mind and body on board with having your next level of success, then I want to invite you to book a call with me. We'll talk about your goals. I'll share with you some different ways that we can work together, whether that's one-on-one coaching or the embodied membership, or maybe it's just a breakthrough session or something else that I feel would serve you. I will discuss all of that with you, and I'll put some links here in the show notes for you. But I just want you to know that you are meant to have it all, not just by thinking differently, but by feeling safe having it. And once you get your mind and your body on board with your goals, things start to happen super fast. And this is how we quantum leap. Okay? I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mind Body Manifest podcast. I hope today's episode brought you clarity, inspiration, and some powerful takeaways. If you loved what you heard, don't forget to share it with a friend who could use this message. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'd also love for you to rate and review the show. It helps get this message out to more amazing women just like you, and I truly appreciate every single bit of your support. Until next time, keep elevating your mind, healing within, and manifesting your most abundant life.